Okay, this is what is blocking your manifestation from arriving. Stop doing this. If you're wondering why your manifestation has not arrived yet, why the thing that you desire has not come yet, I can guarantee you it's one of these issues that I'm about to point out in this video, okay? And if you stop doing this, then your manifestation will come to you 100% guaranteed. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your life coach. I'm Henderson. Thank you for tuning in to this channel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel after you finish watching this video if you haven't subscribed already. Let's get right down into it. Divine powers are always working for us because we doing right. This is blocking your manifestation from arriving. Stop doing this. Okay. One thing you got to understand about manifestation and bringing in all of the things that you desire for yourself, whatever you want to have for yourself, there's an easy access to this, and it's having a divine connection with the universe, okay? The whole time when you are manifesting, it's very important that you stay in a divine connection with the universe, okay? You have to always be in a positive, happy attitude, always be grateful for everything that you have right now. You always got to be pumped up, and you always have to be thinking forward, okay? And if you do this, this is when you notice the magic happens, and you've noticed the magic have happened plenty of times. Sometimes you see synchronicities, then you see all these repeating numbers. These are times when you are connected to that divine source, and the divine is showing you a reflection, or it's talking to you, through universal language. I'm with you. I'm connected to you. Okay. This is when all the magic happens. You meet all the right people at the right place at the right time. This is when you get all the good breaks. This is when the miracle money comes into your life. It's when you have that divine connection, when you start to get all these desires that you really truly want. It just flows to you. It just comes to you, don't it? You've been there several times. Okay. But the problem with most people is they let the challenges of life, they let the negative things that are happening during their day, they let the little small chaos take them out of alignment. And then they get upset. Oh my God, TreniuS, you getting on my nerves, man. I don't like this video, man. This is not my type of video, man. I can't stand her, man. I don't like her. I don't like the way she looks. And they completely out of alignment. And then they wonder why they not getting the manifestations that they desire. Why is it not arriving in the time that it's supposed to arrive in? It will arrive when you stay in complete alignment with yourself and you stay connected to the universe. Know that the universe is going to bring you your manifestation always in divine timing. So this is one of the first things that you have to know and that you have to do, okay? And that you have to stop doing in order to get your manifestation to arrive. What you got to stop doing is giving in to negative subconscious thoughts, okay? Negative subconscious thinking. And we all go through it. We all go through it. The moment when you wake up in the morning and you don't talk, your husband sleep, or maybe you stay by yourself and you don't talk to the thin air or nothing like that. But it's funny because it's like you start talking to yourself. That talking to yourself that you are experiencing is called your subconscious mind. It's those thoughts that are programmed to be thought about as soon as you wake up in the morning, and it asks you questions. It plays on your consciousness. Do you want to speak these things into the universe? Don't you notice that when you wake up in the morning, it's like as soon as you wake up, it's like something wants you to say things about yesterday, about other people. That's your subconscious programming. It begins to work as soon as you wake up in the morning. Now, this subconscious programming is also happening moment by moment during the day. You could just be walking and just chilling, minding your own business, and like you hear these background thoughts in the back of your mind that's saying negative stuff. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you have to pay close attention to. And that's what you have to stop doing. You have to stop giving into this background chatter that's in the back of your mind that talks and tells you negative stuff all the time. You got to get into a habit where you completely ignore it. You completely change your whole dynamic of thinking, and you have to rise above that negative subconscious thinking. And listen, here's the catch. Most of the time, that negative subconscious thinking that you be thinking, it don't even have anything to do with you. Most of the time, this is stuff that comes from negative people that told you to do this and to do that. A lot of it originates from your DNA, stuff that was passed down from generation to generation. Most of the time, you probably are thinking stuff that your mom thought when she was little, or what your dad thought. You know, the people that created you, that passed this DNA down into your bloodline, they also passed along their thoughts, okay? Most of the time, you could be thinking about how your family thinks about itself as a collective whole, a family as a whole, but you have to be the type of person that's smart, and I know you smart. Give this video a thumbs up if you're smart. You gotta be the type of person who is aware of what is your thinking versus what is that negative subconscious thinking that keeps talking and it wants attention. Stop giving attention to the negative subconscious thoughts that are going on in the background of your mind. This is how you begin to manifest things the way you want in divine time. It's when you rise above that negative subconscious record that's constantly playing in your mind that came from your bloodline. You got to notice this stuff, you know? And so another thing that you got to do, that you got to stop doing, that's blocking your manifestations, is you got to stop being the type of person that believes what non-believing people say. Okay, you're gonna interact with so many different people every single day. Okay, but you gotta be the type of person who wants your manifestation so bad that you detach and disconnect yourself from people who don't believe. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of non-believers pop up in your life simply just because you're a believer. Darknesses are attracted to light. The lighter you become, okay, the more believing you become, the more manifestations you receive, the more prosperous and the more abundant and the more richer and the more sexier, the more handsome you become, like me. Handsome. That's a new word right there. The more handsome you become like me, okay, you're going to attract all kind of people who want that same type of enrichment, okay? But you got to be very careful of who you associate with and who you talking to. Be mindful of your friends. Make sure that your friends are not non-believers, because guess what? Once again, they could be planting thoughts into your mind that ain't even got nothing to do with you, and it blocks your manifestation because you will begin to think about what they said when they're not even around. Okay? So if you're around negative people right now, non-believing people who don't believe that they can have the desires of their heart, who don't believe that they can live their best life ever. Okay, like I am out here in abracadabra. People don't believe in stuff like that. They don't believe that they're going to have $1 million. They can change their whole life. Nothing like that. Be mindful of those people, because these people have a strong effect on your life, because they're putting thoughts into your mind. And if you're the type that think on it, what they saying, which is negative, you're giving those thoughts life. Okay? See, when it comes to manifestation, it's all about what you're constantly thinking all the time. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether people believe it or not, people say manifestation ain't real, and my manifestations, it take a long time to come. Yeah, you got to have patience. That is right. You do have to have patience with the universe. But we are constantly creating our next moments from this present moment right now, based on what we constantly think about this moment right now. Okay, so that's why it's very important that you make sure that you detach yourself from non-believers and people who could be implanting and impregnating your mind with negative thoughts. All right, another thing that you got to stop doing that's blocking your manifestation from arriving is you got to get out of a habit of talking about everything that's wrong. I used to be like that. I used to talk about everything that used to go wrong in my life, man. Like, man, you know, it's funny how the mind works. It's like nobody can be around. And it's like you could be thinking about an argument that you got in with a friend or whatever. And it's like you find yourself talking to yourself about that friend. That friend ain't not even around, okay? You can find yourself talking about a boss that fired you. That boss ain't even around. You got to refrain from talking about stuff that is negative, because once again, this is the master manifestor, which is called the mouth. And any words that come out of it, it manifests into the reality. Once you speak the stuff into existence, that vibration goes into manifestation and creating what it is that you are saying out your mouth. Whether people want to believe it or not, even though you can't see it happening, is going to manifest back to you whatever you're speaking out of your mouth. So it's very important that you refrain from negative chit chatter, okay? That you refrain from gossip talk, that friends want to get in gossip talk with you about people and stuff like that. Refrain from it, because the words manifest. So if you are in a habit of talking negative about the manifestation, when is it gonna arrive? It ain't came yet. Okay, these words that you're saying, it's actually creating that experience. It's not gonna come yet. Okay, so refrain from talking negative talk, about what you're experiencing. Just only talk about the positive stuff. That's how I changed my life. Like, I did a total 360 with my whole life, because I got in the habit of talking only the positive stuff. It could be like, everybody could be telling me how the day gonna go so bad. The news could say, oh, it's gonna be a bad day, this and that, it's gonna be raining today, whatever. Everything's supposed to be going wrong according to what the world says around me. But I got into a habit of talking only the good things, the successful things, the positive things. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna make that happen today. I'm gonna meet great people today. I'm gonna be so happy today. I'm gonna be so energetic. And I just got in a habit of constantly talking about everything that's right. Like, oh my God, I got a great red shirt on. This shirt looks so good. Say a person that don't have a necklace. Oh, you know what? I don't got a necklace, but I got my neck. I'm done, man. I'm done. Now I'm gonna finish on. Listen, but this is how you block. This is how you stop blocking your manifestations. Okay, you gotta get out of the habit of talking negative talk. Like it's the hottest thing smoking. Stop talking about what's wrong. Stop talking about what ain't right. Stop talking about what you don't have. Stop talking about what you can't do. Stop talking about where you can't go. Stop talking about who you can't be. Stop talking about who don't like you. Stop talking about who ain't there for you. Stop talking about who don't support you. Stop talking about everything that's wrong, because that's blocking your manifestation from arriving. Remember, in order for your manifestation to arrive, you have to be in complete divine connection with the universe, okay? You have to be in all alignment with the universe, and you have to be in a high level of gratitude for life, and you have to love life and know that you're going to get everything that you want in divine timing in order for your manifestation to arrive, okay? Females, y'all really got to be careful, because last time I checked, a lot of my female friends told me, I don't want to hang around no other girls because they don't know how to act. A lot of females be jealous of a lot of females be in competition. A lot of females throw shade on the other female because she look good and all this. You know what? That's fine. Because listen, those females that's jealous of what another female got, or she got on some shoes, I don't like the way she looks, she thinks she all that. Those same females that's throwing shade, okay, 9 times out of 10, they sleep anyway, okay? They don't even know they constantly perpetuating their experience to always feel negative about other girls that they want, okay, to be their friend, all right? They never have any friends because they're always looking for the next gorgeous or good positive thing that's happened to the next female to look down on them, when that's really what they want deep down inside. They want a really good friend that is equivalent to who they are as a being, or they want to hang around somebody who they can be inspired by, females. And so if you got a lot of females out there that is spiteful of you, jealous of you, don't pay them no mind, because they ain't doing nothing but blocking all their great manifestations and their desires that want to come to them, okay? So be careful when it comes down to who you attach yourself to, all right? Being attached to everything is a no-no. Stop doing this if you want to unblock your manifestation. So many people become so attached to things, people. Oh, how many likes did I get on Facebook? How many loves did I get on Instagram? So many people are attached to their cell phone. Like, I gotta get on my cell phone and see if I got some notifications. Like, so many people, they want manifestations. They want manifestations to come into their life. He wants to attract this woman into her life who number he just got yesterday, but he keep checking his phone to see if she texts. Keep checking his phone. Did she text me? Keep checking. Did she text me? Did she text me? He be checking his phone for like 1 whole hour to see if she texts back. Guess what? That ain't how manifestation work. She ain't gonna never text back. But isn't it funny how, like, when you don't even worry about them, you don't even worry about them, okay? And then all of a sudden you get a text, Ronnie. He just texts you when you was washing clothes. That's how manifestation works. It only come into your life, it only manifests into your experience when you are detached from it, okay? That's another thing that blocks a lot of people from receiving their manifestation, because they are so attached to stuff, okay? In relationships, there are a lot of people who are attached to being in a relationship. It's like they can't live their life not unless they in a relationship. And then it's funny because every relationship they get in, it go bad. Why do it go bad? Because they attach to it. They depend on it with all their heart in their life. When in all actuality, you need to depend on the universe with all your heart and all your life. And the universe will give you all your heart's desires if you're not attached to nothing, okay? It's the same thing with money. In order to attract a lot of money, you have to become detached from money. And I know that sounds funny, okay? But listen, the richest people in the world, the most wealthy people in the world, they don't have money problems. Why? Because they are naturally connected to the universe. Most of them are. Meaning that they are naturally in all gratitude. They are naturally happy. They are naturally in a positive mindset. They are naturally thinking about all the good things that are going to happen. They're never thinking about what's wrong. Okay, and listen, I used to be in that position too, where I didn't have no money at all. I could not attract money like I attract money today, but now I know how to attract money. But the reason why I wasn't able to attract money, because guess what I was doing that was blocking my manifestation of money? I was always thinking about everything in my reality that was wrong. Oh, I didn't like the house that I was living in. I didn't like particular family members. I felt like they was holding me up. Man, I didn't like the clothes that I had. I couldn't attract no girls with these clothes that I got on. Like, I was always thinking about everything that was wrong, failing to realize that was blocking everything that was right, okay? So it's the same thing with money. In order to attract more money, you can't think like broke people do. Broke people attract more experiences where they don't have no money because they are always attached to money as if it's scarcity. You get what I'm saying? Most people that don't have no money, the little bit of money that they have, that's why they don't loan you none, because they are afraid that it will run out. Why? Because they are attached to it. They have to release that attachment. And when you release that attachment, then you'll wake up in the morning like me and be like, your phone bill paid. I woke up this morning and it's funny because I got my phone account like connected to one of my cards that I normally don't really keep a lot of money on. And so I woke up this morning and it was like, TreniuS, your phone bill paid, it's paid, it's processed, the payment is being processed. And I'm just like, okay, and I went back to sleep. But I already know how that happened. That's because I don't have an attachment to bills. I'm not thinking about paying bills, okay? When it comes down to manifesting more money, you gotta be the type of person that if you want to unblock your manifestation, you gotta get in the habit of not even being attached to phone bills or mortgages. I gotta pay this, all that stuff. Once again, all that stuff is called attachment, okay? Remember, in order to manifest things, in order for your manifestations to arrive, you have to be connected to the universe and detached from everything else. And you got to just let the universe flow all around you. Remember, you are like the sun and all the planets revolve around you. If you just be still, just know that the universe is always helping you. It's always giving you what you want, okay? And you don't have to worry about anything, okay? You don't have to worry about anything. And when you get in that mindset where you're not worried about nothing and you put all of your trust in the universe, you become completely aligned up with the universe, giving you everything that you desire in divine timing. How many of you believe that? Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below and say, the universe gives me everything in divine timing. Make sure you put some emojis beside it so you can be different from everybody else, okay? The universe gives me everything in divine timing. I completely trust and the divine power of the universe. And so this is blocking your manifestation from arriving. So listen, y'all, if you want your manifestations to come to you fast, you gotta stop doing this stuff, okay? This is blocking your manifestations. And this is what most people do. And they don't understand how to get what they want, because I guarantee you they are doing one of these things that I just mentioned to you. That's why you should share this video to one of your friends. And friend, tell your friend thank you for sharing me to you. Okay, welcome to my channel. I'm Treniushenderson. I am your life coach. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, okay? But if you don't even like the law of attraction, but you watch me anyway, give this video a thumbs down. Shouts out to all my thumbs down people out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel by clicking my face icon right there. Click that icon. Oh, do you have the bell notification turned on? You got to make sure that you turn on the bell notification, which is located beside the subscribe button and the join button down below this video. If you don't have that bell notification turned on, okay, then you're not receiving all of my videos first. Okay, so you want to make sure you see my videos first. With that being said, if you ain't got no session with me, you slipping. Get a session with me today. I am your life coach. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Trenius Henderson. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.